environmental vulnerability of the fragile ecosystem and the sustained development of the Huancaro district microbasin of Santiago Cusco. Our index is Introduction, Study Area, Methodology, Results, Discussion, Conclusions. In the Huancaro microbasin, there is an evident deterioration of the ecological system, the environment, and socioeconomic situation. There is no correct interrelationship between the systems and the environment, so the theories of sustainable development are not applied. Unplanned urbanization has led to a series of problems of imbalance in the different systems. There is a very accelerated demographic growth and a permanent migration from the countryside to the city that has become an uncontrollable fact for the authorities in the town. At the same time, migrants and people from the town itself have been spontaneously locating themselves in the peri-urban area of the city of Cusco. The ecosystem is in clear deterioration. The process of urbanization described above has brought with it a series of problems ranging from ecological, environmental, social, economic, and developmental. Some studies have been conducted in the district of Santiago and the microbasin, such as the one developed by the Institute of Water and Environmental Management, sees the need to intervene in the area of the Huancaro microbasin through the Progains 2 project, through the elaboration of the environmental management plan of the Huancaro microbasin, which obeys the needs of environmental management for the microbasins, which allows the implementation of environmental policies based on an approach based on the achievement of results, thus guiding its actions within the Huancaro microbasin. The study area is in Huancaro, district of Santiago, Cusco. Methodology. The type of sampling carried out in this investigation has been the random sampling, in which all the elements of the determined sample have the same possibility of being considered, making more homogeneous the aspects of the sample. Consequently, all the aspects of the population have the opportunity to be chosen in the sample. In Figure 2, it can be seen that there is a permanent carryover of waste materials to the streams, and there is little space left for natural drainage. Likewise, the next step is the leveling and the urbanization, and on the right side, the image shows stagnant sewage in the middle of the urbanizations. This stream also collects the waste water from many houses, making a place of infections focus. Results. In Table 1, it can be seen that the contamination of rivers is growing exponentially with the presence of human settlements due to the direct discharge of sewage into the rivers, the clandestine dumping of garbage in the river beds, among others. Botanical species typical of the soil and the climate of the area. The Table 2 lists the main forest species, and the most predominant is the eucalyptus. Despite being an introduced species, it has adapted very easily, but at the same time, it is a species that impoverishes the soil. In Table 3, as far as the wild fauna is concerned, birds of passage were found, those who by reference have been disappearing due to anthropic intervention. However, domestic animals are present, such as small animals, chickens, guinea pigs, sheep, and also animals known as wild biological indicators. Figure 3 shows that the highest percentage of reported 2018 and 2019 diseases are acute respiratory infections, which are probably due to waste emissions from the garbage into the river and sewage discharge into river. Table 4 shows the physical composition of soil waste is the higher percentage which biodegradable materials followed by cardboard and paper. Also, we can see that there is a good percentage of plastics. In figure 4 shows 7 human settlements that do not receive health care, with the results that 3 settlements receive 80% and 7 settlements 50%. Adding to them that 40% of the total human settlements do not receive any type of health care, a precarious situation for the inhabitants of this area. Table 5 shows that there are only primary level schools, a population of 534 students, and a teaching population of 20. Discussion. In the last 30 years, the human settlements have experienced continuous growth of its population, and to a rate near 2%, 35% come formed by immigrants of the provinces of the same Cusco, but also of the other departments like Puno, Apurímac, and Madre de Dios, the same ones that have settled of the disorderly way in the informal settlements in the peri-urban areas of the city of Cusco. The following data can be deduced from the mapping done in the area. According to the intensity of precipitation, the river flows increase notably to the point of overflowing, always as a result of the strangulation of natural channels by the same inhabitants. These overflows will eventually affect the houses built on the edge of them. Extraordinary minimum floods are recovered in both rivers. For example, the one corresponding to 2010 with the flowing flows, Choco River, Huancayo River. Since 69% of the houses are self-constructed, there is no concept of precipitation or design flow. Only the criteria of the inhabitant will work, who does not have many options to choose from either. Conclusions. In the analysis of environmental vulnerability to disasters in the microbasin, all the factors, most of them negative, come together, including lack of urban planning, unfavorable socioeconomic conditions, low cultural and educational level of the inhabitants, absence of the state in terms of planning and prevention, poorly organized and uninformed population in terms of risk, prevention, and environment. It is estimated that each year about 5,000 meters of deforestation occurs, of which 30% is deposit less than 100 meters from their others. 40% is deposit on the Huancayo and Choco rivers. The rest is transported a little further, between 3 and 10 kilometers, along the roads and near the Guatanay River, creating other environmental problems. Thank you.